Hi everyone. In this video I am going to explain you about factors affecting transpiration and transpiration and photosynthesis is a compromise. Factors affecting the rate of transpiration. Transpiration is the process affected by several factors. They are broadly divided into two categories. Very first one, external factors. Under this very first one, atmospheric humidity. Atmospheric humidity is the most important factor. Rate of respiration is inversely proportional to atmospheric humidity. Rate of transpiration is inversely proportional to humidity. If humidity increases means rate of transpiration decreases. If humidity decreases means rate of transpiration will increase. Second one, temperature. Up to a limit increase in temperature result in increase in the rate of transpiration. But at very high temperature, transpiration decreases. Then light. Light stimulates transpiration through favoring opening of stomata. Action spectrum of transpiration is blue and red. Blue light is slightly more effective than red light. So when light is high, automatically rate of transpiration also high. Wind velocity. Transpiration is less in still air. Rate of transpiration increases along with increase in wind velocity. Although at very high velocity, rate of transpiration decreases. Atmospheric pressure. Rate of transpiration is inversely proportional to atmospheric pressure. If atmospheric pressure increases, rate of transpiration will be decrease. If atmospheric pressure is decreases, automatically rate of transpiration is increases. Internal or plant factors, the very first one, stomata. Under this very first one, number of stomata. Rate of transpiration is directly proportional to number of stomata. Second one, distribution of stomata. Distribution of stomata is variable. Usually the lower surface of a dorsiventral, often dicotyledonous leaf, has greater number of stomata while in an isobilateral, which is called monocotyledonous leaf. They are about equal on both surfaces. Therefore, monocots transpire more than dicots. Percentage of open stomata. Rate of transpiration is directly proportional to percentage of open stomata. Anatomy of leaf. Under this very first one, mesophyll. Occurrence of polycyte tissue in cortex of leaf helps to reduce transpiration, while spongy mesophyll favor high rate of transpiration because there is no intercellular spaces or small intercellular spaces between cells of palisade mesophyll. But in case of spongy mesophyll, they contains large intercellular spaces. Cuticle. Rate of transpiration is inversely proportional to thickness of cuticle. In xerophytes, the cuticle is an adaptation to minimize loss of water. See, cuticle is thickness means automatically it prevents water loss or transpiration. In xerophytic plants, because of thick cuticles only, they minimizes or reduces loss of water or transpiration. Water status of the plant. Less than 1% of the water reaching the leaves is used in photosynthesis and plant growth. Most of the absorbed water lost through transpiration only. Thus, a good status of water favors high rate of transpiration. Due to water stress, ABA, abscisic acid, forms in guard cells and stimulates closing of stomata. Canopy structure. Dense canopy causes decrease in transpiration because such canopy obstruct airflow. Root shoot ratio. Transpiration per unit area is directly proportional to root shoot ratio. These are the factors which affecting transpiration in plants. Some facts about transpiration. Very first one, anti-transpirants. Substances which reduces the rate of transpiration are known as anti-transpirants. They are very useful in dry farming. Examples: phenyl mercuric acetate PMA, aspirin, salicylic acid, ABA, abscisic acid, oxyethylene, silicone oil, carbon dioxide, and low viscosity wax. Transpiration ratio, rate of the loss of water. The photosynthetic CO2 fixed is called transpiration ratio. Transpiration ratio equals to moles of water transpired by moles of carbon dioxide fixed or assimilated. The ratio is low for C4 plants 200 to 350 while high for C3 plants 500 to 1000, which indicates C4 plants conserve water with efficient photosynthesis. Transpiration ratio of CAM plants is minimum 50 to 100. In xerophytes, stomata are sunken to minimize the loss of water. According to Curtis, transpiration is essential evil. According to Stewart, transpiration is unavoidable evil. At higher humidity, although transpiration is negligible, but stomata remain completely open. Curtis said transpiration is an essential level. Stewart said transpiration is an unavoidable evil. Transpiration and photosynthesis a compromise. Transpiration has more than one purpose. Those are: very first one, transpiration creates transpiration pool for the absorption and transport of plants. Transpiration supplies water for photosynthesis. Transpiration helps in the transports of minerals from the soil to all parts of the plant, and it also helps to cools the leaf surfaces, sometimes 10 to 15 degrees by evaporative cooling. Transpiration maintains the shape and structure of plants by keeping cells turgid. An actively photosynthesizing plant has an insatiable need for water. Photosynthesis is limited by available water, which can be swiftly depleted by transpiration. The humidity of rainforests is largely due to this vast cycling of water from root to leaf to atmosphere and back to the soil. Potometer, an apparatus used to measure rate of transpiration. This apparatus work on the principle rate of water absorption is equals to the rate of transpiration. Porometer, used to measure area of stomata on leaf. Cobalt chloride test, it is used for comparison of transpiration by two surfaces of leaf.